Welcome, family,
Welcome.
to our September 11th Northeast Chuncheon Morning Devotion. We'll begin today's program by greeting our Heavenly Parent and true parents. Chuncheon Champumanimge Kyungbe. Haro. Now we'll have our family pledge in Korean and then in English. Kajangmanse. 이. 저녁 주인 우리 가장 은참 사랑 중심하고 하늘 부모님과 참 부모님 모시어 천주의 대표적 가정이 되며 중심적 가정이 되어 가정에 세우는 여자, 국가에 세우는 정신, 세계에 세우는 성인, 천주에 세우는 성자의 가정의 도리를 완성하고서 맹세하나이다. 2. Our family, the owner of Chonel Guk, pledges to represent and become central to heaven and earth by attending the Heavenly Parent and true parents. We pledge to perfect the dutiful family way of filial sons and daughters in our family, patriots in our nation, saints in the world, and divine sons and daughters in heaven and on earth by centering on true love. Adieu. Now for our opening prayer, I'd like to invite my pastor, Milhan Stevens.
Let's pray. Heavenly Parent, we greet you this morning with open hearts and a longing heart, and our hope is to resonate with you completely this morning. And today we'll be talking about America, and it also so happens to be September 11th, a day where the whole world mourned for America. Many years ago in 2001. Heavenly Parent, the world is looking to America for hope, for clarity, understanding. Where is this world supposed to go? And we know, God, the truth. The truth is that America is meant to be the champion of our true parents, the second coming of Christ and the only begotten daughter working together to build a peaceful world where every family, every child is born knowing that they are loved, and that they can explore and grow as you would want them to. Heavenly Parent, I pray that this morning we can reflect deeply as Americans and really receive our words from True Mother with open arms and excitement for what's possible as we fulfill these goals that Mother has given us. So we thank you and welcome your spirit in. I report in my name, Milhan Stevens, a blessing to your family. Adieu.
Adieu. Thank you, Pastor Mill. All right, family, now it's time for our exercises. It's so nice that each week we get to have a different exercises. But this week we're doing the same ones that I got from True Father. So again, take off your glasses so you don't hurt your eyes. And we'll put our fingers on the outside ridge of your eyeball, underneath your eyebrows, and rub inward 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now outward 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now your cheeks, rub inward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And outward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now your ears, grab the center of your earlobe and fold it forward and press 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now take your fingers and rub it all up and down the outside of your ears, up and down and fold and in and out and all around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, you can put your glasses back on. Now we're going to roll our head forward to the count of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to circle our head to the right 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now lace your fingers together like this and push forward and press 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. Thank you. Now, brothers and sisters, we'll take a few moments to share our gratitude and appreciation in our breakout rooms, and we'll be back in 5 minutes. Welcome back, everyone. Hope you had a very good sharing. Takuna-san, Takuna-san, would you like to share with us today? You have to unmute, please. Good,
Good
thank you.
morning.
Morning.
Yes, nice to see, nice to meet this New York Manhattan communities. But I I had a meeting yesterday with the Seventh-day Adventist here in New Hampshire. It's originally started Seventh Day Great Disappointment, 1844, and this is a prayer meeting. But the saying is, after this 200 years of their faith and together walking together, but even New England, this world has been uh, has been insecure. Securation, it means they are not so spiritual anymore. But when we meet together, we are understanding how truly this environment of a spiritual environment, New England, 400 years of history, how truly we can keep this, we cannot be secular as a normal being, but the spiritual importance of a spiritual environment, how truly we can keep and inherit. I think as a Judeo-Christian faith, people are also struggling to how to keep the faith. And I'm truly grateful to mothers mentioning how we can recreate this spiritual environment with a Shinjon culture. This Christian tradition is so precious and important, but the Shinjon culture is not truly observing yet. But this Western civilization and Eastern Shinjon culture could be combined, and this New England could be get out from secular environments to back to the spiritual environment again. And truly, this New England has carried Puritans and Pilgrim Fathers. Their spirit is also have to be prosper. So with the two parents. So I'm grateful being this northern New England. It's a little chilly these mornings, but I'm grateful for sharing spirit and environment with Christianity up here. Thank you very much for this time and with the New York communities and the word of Milhan's explanation. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you, Takuna-san. Good to see you again. All right, family. Now to read our True Mothers anthology, I'd like to introduce my pastor, our beloved pastor, Milhan Stevens.
Thank you, Kathleen. Thank you, Pastor Naokimi, for your invitation. Let us read from True Mothers Anthology. America, the Elder Son's Responsibility. The history of the Providence passed through the European continent and moved to Britain, centering on Christianity. Heaven blessed Britain, an island kingdom, as a nation that could unite the world. In other words, he established Britain as the Eve nation, the mother nation that could carry out restoration through indemnity for the Providence. However, The leaders and people in charge who did not know about heaven's great will began to go astray from their original heart toward heaven. They tried to restrict heaven under a system. Thereupon, there emerged a group of people who wished to have the freedom to worship God in their own way. The Bible was translated into English in the 17th century by the command of King James, and the people came to have access to it. Some left for the New World, where they would have the freedom of faith. That is how they came to establish the nation of America. Because Britain failed to fulfill its mission as the mother, America was born as the son that could unite the world in preparation to receive the Messiah at the second advent. What is America's mission? You proudly say in front of the world that you are the eldest son nation. Becoming the eldest son nation was possible because heaven blessed your ancestors, Protestants. Why did he bless them? He blessed them in order to create an environment in which the returning Lord could work. Rather than a system of royal authority, the returning Lord would have been able to work better with democracy. Jesus Christ, who came to ancient Israel, could not establish a nation within the Roman Empire. Yet heaven must succeed. If the returning Lord, the Messiah, did not plant his feet there on earth, human beings would have no hope. God's hope and the hope of each person is to transform the world into one that is free and peaceful. They want to live happy lives. However, within Satan's system are many mountains, which is why heaven, having the ability to prepare a path, allowing all to climb those mountains and reach the high plateau, took the side of democracy, whose adherents believe that God exists. The best example of this is America. True parents blessed America as the eldest son nation. The world has more than 200 countries. They are all in the sibling realm and a family centering on to true parents. America's politicians only want their own nation to prosper. If America continues on this path, it will be isolated. In a family with many siblings, if one of them were to greedily try to keep everything for himself, the other siblings would not like it. They would exclude him. You need to understand this. You have the responsibility of God's right of ownership temporarily in order to cultivate it so that God can utilize it on a greater scale. Being in that position, you should not think of only yourselves. Though America received God's blessings for 200 years, what is it like today? True Father carried out his worldwide providence centering on America from 1972. He said, I came to America as a doctor because it is sick. I came to America as a firefighter because it is on fire. America was undergoing a moral breakdown. It was thinking only of its own interests and forgetting the true purpose for which heaven had established it. That is why True Father wished to awaken America and establish it again in front of heaven's providence, so that it can fulfill its responsibility in this age when the Messiah of the second advent has appeared. He thus poured out his love on the elder son nation. Fallen human beings, however, are unintelligent. They cannot realize how the history of the providence has unfolded until now, or even whether God is alive or not. And so, for 34 years, True Father tried to enlighten them in various ways through his own actions. America has much to repent for. If it does not repent, it will not be able to save face in the future as a respected nation in the world. History has taught us that when people or nations chosen by heaven fail to fulfill their responsibility, they have to pay severe indemnity. The United States of America is the nation to which True Father dedicated himself for more than 40 years. America was established as the elder son nation, but it did not fulfill its responsibility. An elder son must embrace his younger siblings. America is not taking care of its siblings because it is more focused on its own well-being, which is wrong. We have the broad foundation that True Father laid. From now on, the American church needs to move forward based on spirit and truth. I've also said that it needs to become a lively church filled with spirit and truth, where the lights are burning 24 hours a day. I hope that you will endeavor to make that a reality. Let's give a big hand to our God true parents. Thank you so much. for these words. Um, yeah, it's yes, in a way, Mother's giving America a spanking, but it's not without opportunity. And for us to be excited, wake up, that we live in a very providential time, and our actions can make a big difference in history. So I'm so appreciative of that. I do have some highlights. The first one here is that God blessed them, the Protestants, in order to create an environment in which the returning Lord could work. Rather than a system of royal authority, the returning Lord would have been able to work better with democracy. I find this, and this is why I love America so much. We have a system where we empower people to that we don't rely on just one church, one king or queen, but that we see all of us as equal. We all are children of God, and the church is inside of us. And as we, of course, we build churches in different churches, Catholic churches, but the spirit of America is independence, freedom, reliance on individuals seeking God. However, it's not a perfect system, right? I mean, no one's saying that democracy is perfect any more than a monarchy is. The the only factor is how close are we to seeking God's guidance and moving in that direction. The Oval Office in the United States, this should be a sacred place where God can make, or America can be God's champion to make peace in the world. And it's very hard to kill people in this country. Thank goodness. But again, if we don't welcome God into this country, then that protection is no longer there either. God's hope in the, that's another word here. God's hope in the hope of each person is to transform the world into one that is free and peaceful. The best example of this is America. And we have to remember, true parents love America. Even I was explaining the translation of America into Korean, and it's quite like the Chinese characters is quite literally beautiful nation. We're a beautiful nation. And that means a lot of things. It means, not just beautiful, not just physically pleasing, but there's a beauty inside. That there's a country that beauty comes from receiving a lot of love, right? As we understand. The divine principle teaches us that love and beauty. So America is loved so much by God, and it shows in our people. And the reason why we're so diverse, because we have so much here that everybody wants to come here. Just like Manhattan Family Church, we have all kinds of people coming in there, not because I have some quota of this many, that people, that person, but because they just want to come in here. And nobody cares what race you find. We're all children of God. And that is, true parents, they see that in America, and that's why they came here, because they wanted to preserve that beauty and all of Jesus and God's investment in this country. I'll never forget. And frankly, I think we, as Americans, we need to travel more. We need to go out into other countries, and you can appreciate what we have here. I remember I was in the Philippines, and I was, I was sent there to participate in the 60,000 blessing there. And we had like a 100K session in the morning. A lot of people there at 5 a.m. It was amazing in person at the hotel. And I was asked to say something to the audience. And after hearing all these reports about so many people getting blessed, and this one guy gave a report about a town that he went to, and people were reporting about 3-day ceremonies. And this one guy, the community, the village leader could identify, okay, that person they finished their 3 day, they finished their 3 day. Oh, they messed up their 3 day. They messed up their 40 day. Like there was such a very open understanding about the blessing. And so I was a little bit jealous, I'll be honest. Went up there and I talked about America. And I said how America, we're a little bit hard to, subscribe to true parents' teachings. And we're a little bit callous and blah, blah, blah. I didn't say a lot of nice things for whatever reason. So after that, I went back to my seat. And then, at the time, Dr. Young was leading, and he was like, God is alive in America. God is alive in the Philippines. God is alive in the world. And God totally used him in that moment to teach me something. And that is, don't curse America. Don't do it. Jesus invested so much in America. And if we look hard enough and if we invest enough in this country, we will find Jesus. We will find all these people who died to make this country what it is. And and from that day forward, I never looked down on America again. No matter how things look today, or these over the generations, we forget a lot of things. But that doesn't mean God forgot. That doesn't mean that Jesus and that foundation isn't still there if we can. This is why I also love the Chuncheon one so much, because we can connect to the spiritual essence of America, not just what we see in the news. Uh, and even in our breakout room, I was sharing my appreciation for politicians. You know, I don't blame politicians for how they act. I really look at that's like a litmus test of where we're at as a country. And I feel like we have to pick up the pace. We have to bring the spirit of unity. And the only unity that we'll have in America is the degree that we are living for the world. That's the only way we can be inspired. We're not inspired by ourselves anymore. We have to really serve the world through true parents and God's point of view. And until we do that, we will continue to be more divisive, more confused. And so we may not feel like it, but God's waiting for us to wake up. And we may not look like much, but I don't care. I will live to see the day where ordinary people are testifying to our blessed families and saying, this person, that person, what might seem like an ordinary person, no, that person saved my life. They went out of their comfort zone to reach out to me and teach me something that I had no clue about. But now that I know, I'm liberated. So yes, let's continue to believe in America. And yes, we are sick as a nation. We do need a firefighter right now. And that firefighter is us members as representatives of true parents. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Pastor Milhan. That was wonderful. Brothers and sisters, let's take a few moments to share our reflections, and we'll be back in a few minutes. Welcome back, everyone. Hope you had a really nice sharing. I'd like to call on our birthday girl today to share, Mrs. Green. Can you please unmute and share with us today?
Thank you. Good morning.
Morning.
All right.
Happy
Good
birthday.
morning. Thank you. Thank you very much. I just want to say I thank God for today. It's a beautiful day. Good morning to Pastor Stevens, and thank you for guiding us this morning through to parents' words. Thank you to our moderator, Kathleen. Yes, I I'm grateful to be in this nation of America. I'm grateful for true parents guiding us. True mother, have given us clear vision of each nation and their responsibility, and true parents have spent over 40 something years in this nation. This nation is a great nation because it was prepared to receive true parents. Now, I believe what I shared in the room, and I'm going to share that again, is that, just like true mothers, mother and grandmother, and among all the Koreans and those early churches, they were preparing. They prayed for the liberation of Korea, the liberation of Korea that was occupied from their occupation, the Japanese occupation, and that happened. That became a reality. They also were preparing to meet the Messiah, and they did. True mother got blessed. A marriage in the marriage supper of the Lamb took place in Korea 1960. And so we see all these things being fulfilled in their lifetime. I'm saying to us, True Mother tell us here that this nation here, we are responsible. And as Pastor say, we as individuals are those people, in this time. And I believe that in our lifetime, if we work hard enough and do our portion of responsibility, then it will happen, because it is God who is at work to make all these miracles happen. But we have to believe and unite with God so that it can work. And the kingdom of heaven is right here at hand. So we have got to make that reality. All our brothers and sisters who are out there, who don't meet, who are orphans, we have to bring them back. So let us work together in this time to bring the kingdom of heaven in the lives of all the people around us. Thank you very much. God
Thank
bless.
you.
Have a great day.
Thank you, Vero. I hope you have a great day. Happy birthday.
Thank you very much. I will. God is good. Already my great day has started.
Good, good. All right, now, family, we'll turn everything over to Takino-san in New Jersey for announcements and the closing prayer.
Good
Takino.
morning. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Okay. September 11. September 11. Yeah. So please, that we need your prayer. We need your prayer. Please pray for him, for his full and complete recovery. Yeah. Okay. And today we have a Northeast campaign meeting, evening prayer vigil. Would like to, I think, I assume that Pastor Naokimi will be sharing about a new idea of the witnessing campaign. They had a whole day's special meeting last week, and they have a new idea um, uh, how we can impact America. And I really feel that, like, the New Jersey, last Sunday and last weekend, Reverend Jackson and Reverend Mark Abernathy visited New Jersey, and we 2 days, 2 days, that we had a 40, like a 50 couple made a pledge. Total pledge of the Chongwon donation is a $277,000 pledge in the 2 days. So I felt really America is a power of the people. Power of the people. One person cannot do so much, but if we have a people's power, then we can do anything but vision. That I felt, last week. So please join our Northeast region campaign meeting. And if one person cannot do, but if we have 1,000 people in Northeast region, we can do many, many things. So power of the people, America. Yeah. So anyway, that's my. So this, you'll see new education seminar, and Pastor Naokimi changed the name of the principle of the peace. So this coming Sunday, she has a second presentation, but the title is a Peacemakers. Peacemakers, not just the essence of the Jesus or true parents accomplishment, including what we call the peacemakers. Please join me in prayers from Chonshimon, New Jersey. Heavenly Parent and true parents. God create all of us as a son and daughter of God. We all have original heart, original mind. God directly connecting to us. That is the original mind. And we have a holy space that always dwelling within us. Like Jesus, like true mother. That's why true mother encourage us to go to the Chonshimon. That can tell you directly. Go to the Chonshimon. True father tell you directly what you have to do. Give the inspiration. God, I trust true parents. I trust true mother as a begotten daughter. And I like to unite with her heart, her vision. True mother sharing, God cannot wait to build the Chongil good any longer. Because from beginning of the human history, he saw the suffering or to the his children, and war, fighting, conflict, many issues. That's not God's desire. God want to see all his children be happy, love, peace, one family, centering on first true parents. But he still see many children suffering in the world. That's why Turmada said, you can't wait. You can't wait. Just postpone the history. We cannot do it anymore. How serious to the mother right now? She said, before I go to the spiritual world, I will complete. Don't worry to the father. I will do it. That's her commitment. And that's her strong determination, even now. Even that, at this point, how can I unite her heart? How can I bring America to unite with her? That's my prayer to parents. That's my prayer, God. Please guide, come to each of our original mind, and we can stand again as nation of son or elder son America and people of the power. America, beautiful people of the power, because they all understand how much important of the freedom, but more than that, how much important to the loyalty. That is American spirit, loyalty. So, God, please visit, please come to my heart. Please come to all brothers and sisters' heart. And part of the loyalty, part of the Hyojon, we can stand for one another, stand for all other our nation. I pray report this. My name, Atsushi Takino, Blessed Central Family. Much.
Adieu. Thank you, Sakini-san. All right, everyone, can you please unmute and we'll have our unison prayer.
Good morning, dear Heavenly Parents.
Heavenly Parents,
We're so grateful this morning, Heavenly
victorious true parents of heaven, earth, and
We're so
humankind.
grateful for this opportunity
You loved
to
America
give
so
to
much.
each one of
You
us
poured out your heart.
parents to put
Thank you so
together
much for this.
You sacrificed your children for
Heavenly
America.
Parents, we're so
Remember, they are a
grateful
blessing.
this
Your
time.
mother was
Hallelujah,
speechless.
You know, we understand the position of America. We understand the problems that
To be born in America.
truly made for America. And today, America is resounding not about
Potentially be president.
it's the cosmos,
She didn't
microcosmos
know
of
about it.
the parents of we pray
Very
that
capable woman.
all Americans embrace
And we pray that
understanding
all of us,
always
we pray that
know that
love
together is
is Brother Chunma down in the Chunil Sanctum.
us that the
Amen.
opportunities
We'd love to be there.
junction one Heavenly Father. Pray that every good spirit may down
Pray that
all the good
the
spirit
present
may be
of
down
all.
to take care of us. In Heavenly
I want to bring
omnipotent,
a wonderful gift for America. Too many new members. I want to bring this church. We do bring this church. Many parents. I feel
can all people here
we can do
take care of this family of the city.
We pray that we can make a difference here in Albany. Care. Every parent that you're in the best parent for guidance, for protection, for wisdom, to give much glory to you. We and the blessed one day we have a chant or to send your heart heavenly prayer. How can we return glory to you, beauty to you, earthly how to that sorry heavenly parents.
Need to get that junction one going. That's so important.
Gotcha. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. I hope you all have a wonderful day. God bless you. Take care. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday, Reverend Green. God bless you. Have a great day with your family.
Thank you,
Great day, everybody.
Happy Sidel.
Bye-bye. Have a
Thank
wonderful
you.
Thank you, everybody.
Have a blessed
bless you.
day.
Tyler, good to see you.
God bless you.
All right.